Welcome to my channel. This is Jay Mancini, where we keep the wheels rolling and the cash flowing. Guys, today I have something special for you guys that have been asking. It's probably been now a few months. I know, guys, I've been telling you to be patient, but you guys that have been asking, Jay, I really want to know more about the broker business. I want to get into brokering. And some of you guys actually already have a truck or two and have been, reaching out to me, DMing me, sending emails. We see the emails also asking, hey man, tell us more about brokering. And one of the main things that you guys ask for is, Jay, what are some of the documents that we need to make sure we're doing the right thing whenever it comes to hiring owner-operators? So guys, here it is. You've asked for it. Today, I'm gonna cover the main and most important documents that you need when you're hiring an owner-operator as a broker. So guys, before we dive in, make sure you show us some love. We see the comments. We appreciate the feedback, guys. All we ask for is that you like and subscribe. First and foremost, when you're hiring somebody, you need a W-9. What does that mean? You're gonna need copies of W-9s, okay, to give out to those owner-operators. Now, Jay, why is it important to give out W-9s? Well, guys, that's where it all starts in getting paid. What do I mean by W-9s, guys? Well, if you don't already know what a W-9 is, that's a form that you give out to an independent contractor that they need to fill out. So at the end of the year, what do? You report that, right? You report what you have paid that independent contractor, meaning that owner-operator that you're gonna hire as a potential broker. So W-9, guys, very important. You can actually search this and it'll come right up and you can print the forms, and you want to make sure that the information that they fill out on that W-9 is accurate. Meaning, the second thing you're gonna need is a DL, a driver's license. So whatever info they put on there and they fill out, your backup is a driver's license. You need a copy of their driver's license to make sure and verify that the information they fill out on a W-9 is the same information they have on their driver's license, okay? Social Security, guys, you're gonna need a copy of their Social Security. Why? Once again, guys, when they fill out the W-9, in the W-9, you're gonna see that it shows Social Security or EIN, which they have to fill out. Well, if they fill out their Social Security, you need a copy of that card to make sure that their Social Security is valid, okay? And if they're doing it as a LLC or a company, and they have a company and you're hiring them as a company and not an individual, they're probably gonna fill out an EIN instead of a Social Security. Right underneath there, you're gonna see EIN. And so they're probably gonna have an EIN number and they're gonna have their business name, which is totally fine. Just make sure that the business, they're putting the name of the business on that W-9 is also gonna match that EIN. You can also ask for proof of the IRS document that they get when they fill out an LLC or an S-Corp, whatever kind of company or business they are. But you can ask for that proof as well, and that proof will show that ABC Trucking LLC belongs to EIN number. You must ask for these documents. Why? Because you want to make sure that information is accurate on the W-9 that you will report, right, at the end of the year for tax purposes. Next thing you guys will need is this document right here, okay? It's a WC form. WC form means the following: agreement to require owner-operator to act as employer. This will distinguish them from being your employee or just being an owner-operator / subcontractor, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna be a broker, you're hiring them as an independent contractor, okay, or owner-operator, right? Not as an employee. So it's very important that you have this form right here. Make sure they fill it out. It's called a WC form. The next thing, which is very important and it's crucial if you're gonna be a broker, guys, and I said it in one of the previous videos, it was actually one of our first videos, 10 things you need to know. If you haven't checked it out here, 10 things you need to know when starting a dump truck business. This is very important, guys. Proof of insurance, meaning if you're gonna be a broker and you're gonna hire an owner-operator, independent contractor, you need their proof of insurance. Also, most importantly, not only do you need to make sure they have insurance on their truck, okay, you also need to make sure that they add you as a certificate holder. Certificate holder means the following: if Joe Smoke, you hire him, and next thing you know, Joe Smoke, for whatever reason, his policy gets canceled. As a certificate holder, you will know when that policy gets canceled. So it's important for you to be added as a certificate holder to the owner-operator's insurance. Next thing, guys, you also need a waiver of subrogation. Guys, it's extremely important, and I see some guys out there that don't have an idea what this means. In short terms, it's protecting you guys. Meaning if something happens and they go out there and they work at one of your jobs and they hit a power line or they get in an incident, accident, whatever the case may be, this protects from anything coming back and falling on you. All right, guys, and the last thing that I highly recommend that you have, and I have it right here, this is very important, guys. It's called a subcontractor agreement. Now, you can go to an attorney and they can do this for you, but just to give you a little bit more insight on what we have on our agreement, okay? We have, one of the things is the following, okay? The sub understands this agreement is for the purpose of being an independent subcontractor operating as a motor carrier or independent owner-operator. What does that mean? Again, this is establishing they're not your employee. You're hiring them to do a job. Okay? Next thing that's important on this document, knowing what kind of service they will provide. Now, obviously, you know they're going to provide a service as far as a truck, right? You're hiring them because they own a truck, but I would still put this in this agreement. We do something along the lines of so-and-so will provide us with a dump truck or will provide us with a triaxle dump truck. I like to specify here what kind of service they're going to provide for us as a broker, okay? And then most importantly, guys, again, going back to this, making sure they have insurance, right? Because there are a lot of liabilities in the trucking business. So you want to definitely protect yourself, okay? Not only if you're an owner-operator, but also, of course, if you're a broker. You need to have insurance as an owner-operator, and you need to have also coverage as a broker, right? So again, going back to proof of insurance, it's on here as well, right? And what we have here is the sub or the owner-operator agrees to maintain a current insurance policy while providing us with whatever coverage it is you ask for. So if you want them to have like $500,000 worth of coverage, you need to make sure you have that not only in their policy, you get proof of that, but also you have it stated here also in the subcontractor agreement. Now, I will tell you guys, I cannot share every single detail in this particular subcontractor agreement for legal reasons and purposes. You can get an attorney to type one of these up for you at a low cost, and you can make sure you covered yourself. But most importantly, guys, also the owner-operator is being covered, right? We just want to make sure that we all have the proper insurance coverages just in case something happens while they're in the job site. If there's an incident or accident, you're protected and they're protected. I hope you found this valuable. And you already know, guys, drop comments, send me a DM, and we'll try to get to you guys. Anything else, guys, that you want to see, please let us know, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.